Hey everyone, welcome to Living in Southwest Florida with Sarah and Denise. I'm Sarah, and together, Denise and I help people relocate to Southwest Florida every single day. If you're thinking about making the move to Florida, whether it's next month, next year, or it's just a dream you're starting to explore, you're in exactly the right place. There's a lot more to moving here than just palm trees and beautiful beaches, though. Which area is right for you? What are the taxes really like? What about homeowners insurance? New construction, resale, how close are you to the beach, HOAs, 55 plus? These are all things we get asked every single day. So today we're going to cover the basics of relocating to Southwest Florida, and by the end of this video, you'll have a much better understanding of what life is really like here. And if this is the kind of information that you find helpful, make sure you subscribe because Denise and I are going to drop a video every week. So let's jump in. If you haven't met me, I'm Sarah, and I actually relocated here myself after living my entire life in New England. So I understand firsthand what it's like to leave everything familiar behind and start fresh. I've been in real estate for 20 years, and now Denise and I specialize in helping buyers and sellers throughout Southwest Florida. Many of our clients relocate from states like New York, New Jersey, Massachusetts, Illinois, Michigan, and even other parts of Florida. So if that's you, welcome. You're among friends here. One of the biggest misconceptions is that Southwest Florida is a giant area. It isn't. Southwest Florida includes many different communities, each with its own personality and lifestyle. Some of the areas we cover include Port Charlotte, Punta Gorda, Northport, Venice, Englewood, Cape Coral, Fort Myers, Sarasota, Naples. We even go as far as Tampa. We've been known to be seen in Parrish and Bradenton. And each area has a completely different feel. Some are geared towards retirees, some young families, boaters, affordable housing options, luxury housing options, resort-style amenities. Choosing the right area is honestly one of the most important parts of your relocation journey. But the big question is, why are people moving here? Let's talk about that. First, it's the weather. If you're tired of shoveling snow, scraping ice off your windshield, and bundling up 6 months out of the year, Southwest Florida is pretty appealing. Our winters are gorgeous. Second, the lifestyle. People here tend to prioritize enjoying life and having fun. You'll find boating, fishing, golf, beach days, outdoor dining, festivals, incredible sunsets. And third, Florida has no state income tax. That doesn't mean Florida is automatically a cheaper option, but it's something people consider when planning retirement or looking at their overall financial picture. And finally, people move here to be closer to family or simply want a fresh start. But there's things you should know before moving. What are those things that people don't always think about? Homeowners insurance. This is probably the biggest surprise for people when they relocate here. Insurance costs can vary significantly. There's many factors that affect that. The age of the home, the roof, flood zone designation, wind mitigation features. A home that looks like a bargain online may not actually be the best financial fit once insurance is factored in. This is one of the reasons why we always encourage buyers to connect with an insurance professional early in the process. Flood zones are another one. Not every home in Florida requires flood insurance, and many people assume our entire state is a flood zone. That's just simply not true. Understanding flood maps and flood insurance requirements is an important part of the home buying process. HOAs is another one. Some communities have homeowners associations, others don't. Some HOAs can range from very minimal all the way to resort-style amenities with extensive fees. Neither option is right or wrong, it just depends on the lifestyle and priorities you have. Distance also matters. Another thing people underestimate is driving time. A house that appears super close to the beach on a map could still be a 30 to 45-minute drive. A home near family might have heavier traffic during season. Understanding the geography of our area is really important. And speaking of season, what is that? You may hear people researching Florida have mentioned season. Season generally runs from January through April. This is when our population increases dramatically as the snowbirds return to enjoy our winter months. During this time, our restaurants are busier, traffic increases, there's events everywhere, the energy level just picks up considerably. And then summer arrives and things slow down. Locals often enjoy shorter wait times and seasonal specials throughout the area, which you'll often see us post on our social media accounts. Neither is bad, They're just different experiences. Some people ask us if they should rent or buy first. And honestly, it depends. Renting first can make sense if you're unfamiliar with this area and you just want time to explore the different communities. But buying may make more sense if you've already been here and you feel confident about where you want to settle down. There's no one-size-fits-all answer. That's why having conversations early in your relocation process is super important. Believe it or not, many of our clients purchase homes after only one visit. Others relocate entirely through virtual tours. Technology's made it quite simple to relocate, and it's much easier than it used to be. Denise and I provide virtual tours, neighborhood information, market updates, video walkthroughs, recommendations for local vendors, connections to lenders and insurance professionals, which you're definitely going to need. But our goal is to make the process smooth and as stress-free as possible. But with that being said, you should subscribe to this channel because this isn't just about real estate. It's about helping you decide whether Southwest Florida is the right fit for your lifestyle. Here are some of the videos you can expect to see from us. We're going to discuss cost of living in Southwest Florida, the best places to live, pros and cons of different communities, neighborhood tours, new construction updates, beach guides, restaurant recommendations, things to do around town, insurance tips and flood zone education, those are big, and market updates. We'll also give you some relocation advice as people who have also relocated. But we want to have real conversations about what it's actually like to live here year round. And we want to answer questions that you're already Googling at 2 o'clock in the morning. So who is Southwest Florida perfect for? Southwest Florida might be perfect fit for you if you love warm weather, you enjoy outdoor activities, you want a slower pace of life, you value access to beaches and boating, you're planning for retirement, you work remotely, and you want a lifestyle change. You simply want more sunshine in your everyday life. But let's be real, it's not for everybody, and it may not be real, and it may not work for somebody who likes to live in a fast-paced city environment, dislike heat and humidity. You love all 4 seasons because we have summer. You don't enjoy driving. Every place has pros and cons, and the key is figuring out whether this lifestyle aligns with what matters most to you. But I'm going to leave you with some final thoughts. If you're considering a move to Southwest Florida, know this: you don't have to figure it all out on your own. The relocation process can feel super overwhelming. There's countless communities to explore, financial considerations to understand, and decisions to make. But that's exactly why we're here. Whether you're 6 months away from moving or 6 years away from retirement, our goal is to provide honest information that helps you make a confident decision. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Living in Southwest Florida with Sarah and Denise. In the comments below, tell us where you're relocating from. We love to hear your stories, and we want to hear your questions because they often inspire a future video. If you're thinking about making a move and would like a personalized guide, we're happy to share that with you also. Thank you so much for spending a little time with me today, and hopefully your questions will give us some ideas for some of our next videos. We'll talk to you soon.